Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video of Emporio by M2A Games. So Emporio is a 2 to 4 player resource management war game. So essentially in this game, you're trying to be the first to collect 12 diamonds, and of course you're collecting these diamonds by doing several things. Now this is a prototype, so the rules and the production quality here is subject to change, so do not go by what you see here. I'm going to give you a brief overview of how this game plays, how it works, and then I'm going to let you know who I think it's for, my initial impressions of it. Again, there are rules that are most likely subject to change, so don't go by everything here, but I'm just going to show from what I played. So you have these 4 castles here. Initially they're going to be, the last one be set up here, but I'm just trying to get the cards in for here. Now, depending on the player count, they're going to be set up in different areas of the map, but for the 4-player game, essentially it's going to look like this, and you're going to have your builder and your soldier standing in front of your castle. Now, there are other troops in the game as well. You have your knights, you have your catapults, and then you also have your archers, so along with your builder and your soldier, which like that. Okay, so now the way this game is going to start out is you're gonna have the central area here, and you have these 2 dice. There are going to be 3 parts of your turn. There's going to be the hustle phase, the conquer phase, and then the prosper phase. During the hustle phase, you're going to activate any cards that you have. Again, on our first turn, we do not have any cards, so we will skip that part. Now, the next one is going to be generating resources. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll these 2 dice, and depending on what you get, you're going to go by either your player board right here or this map. Now, you have 6 different types of resources. You have food, silver, gold, stone, water, and wood. Now, going by what I rolled a 2 and a 1. I can get 2 food and 1 silver as a resource. And they're going to be shown as these different coins here, which are off the board. So that's how the resources work, depending on what you roll. Now, after that, you can make any trades. As of right now, we don't have a market, which is this building right here. I'll go over what the buildings do in a bit. Now, in the trade phase, you can trade your resources for a 6-to-1 ratio. Now, if I had a market out on the board, I can trade them as a 4-to-1 ratio, so it'll be cheaper. After that, you're going to purchase your tactic cards. So if you want to purchase a tactic cards, you're going to pay 1 of each resource, as it shows here by your player board. Now, there's 3 different types of tactic cards. Again, I'm not going to go over every single one, but you have single-use ones, you got your passive ability ones, and you have oppression cards, which are used to be placed on another player, and it's actually going to screw them over pretty bad. So then there's that. Those are the 3 different types of cards that you can purchase in the game. After that, you're going to hire your smugglers if you want. So smugglers here, which are represented by these cardboard cards, they represent each resource. Now, if you want to hire a smuggler, you have to pay 6 of that resource and then put the money right here in front of you. What they're going to do is they're going to double the amount of resources that resource you get on your turn when you roll it. But here, the thing with smugglers is people can come and steal them by paying. So when you start off with the first smuggler, it's going to be 6. Someone can say, I'm going to pay 7 and steal this smuggler from you. Then if the next person wants to steal that, it would have to be 8 and so forth. So that's how smugglers work. After that, we have the conquer phase. So here, we're going to roll a dice to move, depending on what we get. So right here, I have 3 points. So I have, right now, just a soldier out. So I can move him 3, depending on how his movement is shown here on the board. So on the soldier, they can move up orthogonally and diagonally. And of course, all these different troops have different movement and attack. But the soldier can only attack up front back, left, and right. He cannot attack diagonally. So after you move your soldier or any other troops you have on the board, depending on what you rolled, you're going to spend those movement points on all your troops, however you want. After that, you're going to roll your attack die if you go in for the attack. And then again, depending on how many troops you have on the board, so I have 5 attack points. Now, each troop has a certain amount of strength, and depending on the health of the troop that you're attacking, you can either wound them or defeat them and they're removed from the board. That is how attacking works. And then after that, you're going to heal your troops. So any troops that were injured from the previous turn, you may heal. After that, you're going to have the prosper phase, which you're going to make more trades again if you want. And here's where you get to move your builders around the board of Kent, again, by using the movement dice. So as a builder, I can build a market, or I can build a military barrack. Now, this military barrack is where your troops would spawn when you build them. And again, market is used to make things cheaper, depending on what you want. Of course, on your player board, it's going to show how much each building costs and how many diamonds you're going to get for building, and also how many diamonds you're going to get for destroying an opponent's building, depending on what it is. Now, your capital is where your builders are going to spawn now also. So if your capital gets destroyed, you're in a pretty bad position. So then again, after that, you may construct your buildings, and then you can produce troops, showing what their price here on the board. And of course, they will spawn in the locations that you want, depending on how many military barracks you have. And of course, prices on the from the market. Now, after that, you're going to heal more troops again if you want. So again, any troops that you didn't get to heal from the conquer phase, you may heal here now on the prosper phase. So a few more things as well. This area right here in the center, this is a king of the hill type of area. So once you have 3 units here in this area, you are considered you will get this shield token to show that you control this area, and you will also get a diamond for being there. If someone else comes and takes over and pushes you out, then you are no longer king of the hill. You do not get this shield token. You would lose your diamond. So that's another way of gaining a diamond. Now, there's several different ways of getting diamonds. Another way is also by defeating other troops. Every time you defeat a 6th troop, you are going to get a diamond that is marked by your tracker here on your board. Other ways you get a diamond, you get one for each diamond tactic card that is activated. You're going to be you get a diamond for being the first to construct all of your buildings. Of course, like I said, you're getting a diamond for the control of the center of the board. Every 6 enemies you defeat, a diamond for every 3 smugglers that you have. And of course, you're going to get diamonds depending on which buildings you destroy, and for building as well. Oh, and one thing I did not mention is that when you do attack, again, but if you're not attacking your troops, you are attacking the buildings, and you're placing a flame marker in the area here, and then moving it along every time it takes damage. Once it gets to the end, that building is destroyed. So that is essentially how the game is played. As you can see, it's not a complicated game at all. It's very simple and straightforward. So my initial impressions of this game were it's a very aggressive game, and you want to be aggressive, especially in this center area here. You're gonna see a lot of people going for this. You're getting attacked every round. So if you like in-your-face games, I think you're going to enjoy this game as well. This is a very in-your-face style game. Of course, you have these several tactic cards. They are all pretty much different. The oppression cards are nasty. They can really be detrimental to you. The quality here is, again, this is just a prototype, and I'm already liking the quality of these wood buildings, and I've already seen what they're going to look like, and they're going to look pretty damn good. Again, there are going to be certain things that are probably most likely going to change, but if you're looking for a light type of war game or looking to get into war, again, this is not a straight war game like if you're gonna play like Squad Commander or some of the like chits, but this is more like a resource. This feels kind of like a Euro game with combat, or a very light type of Euro game. Again, I think it is on the lighter side. There are multiple ways of victory, as you can see, but again, it is a very aggressive game, and if you are an aggressive player, I think you're going to enjoy this game a lot. So that is going to do it for today, guys. I want to thank M2A Games for sending me this game for their first impression video. It is going to be on Kickstarter. I'm going to be posting the link right there in the description section. This is Emporio again. So let me get all these pieces out right here. Right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Help this little channel grow. As you can see, our videos are getting better. The quality is getting better. Bringing you guys some better videos and more content. And I hope there's a lot more to come. Yeah. So that is Emporio. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great day.